Hey guys, I'm Melhorn. If you've been thinking about using planer boards to catch fish and you're confused on which ones to use, well, you're going to want to watch this video because I got a few different ones that I'm going to show you. Well, folks, planer boards have been around for a long time. People have been using them freshwater fishing and also saltwater fishing. The guys who chase walleyes and stripers, they've been using them for a good long while. And here recently, guys who chase catfish are using them more and more, especially the guys who are drifting and dragging and trolling for catfish. Planer boards are a great way to increase the water area that you're able to cover. Now, there's a lot of different planer boards out there on the market. Some have been around for a long time, and there's a lot of new ones popping up. A lot of people are making them at home, different styles, different features, little different nuances to them. And I've got a bunch of them that people have sent to me here over the past probably 4 or 5 months. Every one of them has they're a little bit different. Nobody's is a total copy of the other from what I've seen so far. But there's little things on them that may or may not be what you're looking for. And that's what I'm going to try to show you in some of these. I have a lot of people reach out to me online and ask me about which ones to go with. So what I'm going to try to do is, I can't really say there's one specific one, but there's a lot of different little features in each of these that I like. And for you, it may be something that you like specific about one of these different types that, you know, makes you go with that brand. Now, the ones I'd used for a long time were similar to the ones that have Zach Royce's name on them. They've got a metal blade or rudder on it, and they've got a closed cell foam type flotation on the top that is fairly large. These are bigger boards. The reason I went with these was simply because they can pull a heavier weight. When I'm using a drift rig or a Santee style rig, any type of dragging rig, it's fairly heavy. It usually has a 2-ounce sinker on it, plus the bait, plus the cork, rattle, whatever I've got on there. So you need something that will deal with these heavier rigs. Some of the smaller ones, like the Water Bugz, just would not perform with these heavier dragging rigs. Well, some folks seen the type I was using, and they said, hey, I've got one I want you to try so we can get some feedback on how it's working. Well, one of the first ones that somebody sent to me was from the folks at IBurg Boards. Theirs are a large board. Instead of having an aluminum style rudder or blade on it, they had what appears to be a piece of Lexan. It's very durable, it's very strong, and it's clear. I've heard some different reasonings on that. Some people like it clear. They think it has a better presentation underwater. Some people like them because the Lexan is lighter than the aluminum and tends to plane out and not dig in as much. I found that the clear Lexan type material seems to work equally well. I hadn't noticed that big of a difference in the two so far, at least in the way I fish. Now, the way you fish may be different, and I tell people that all the time, not just with planer boards, but with pretty much any tackle that you use. It can vary the performance with your style of fishing. Now, another really cool looking one that Randall sent me from Picture It Engraving. These are really cool. He makes these things with multiple different color variations. You can have the float part one color and the Lexan blade another color. He also does engraving. He was able to actually engrave my logo for the channel on there, which I thought was pretty cool. He's got a couple of different variations to where the leading edge of them is squared off, rounded, and sloped, and I'm curious to see how that performs. I've dropped them in the water. They seem to plane out good. What I'm going to do is a little side-by-side comparison just to see what that different cut on the tip of it, the difference that it makes in the way it fishes. Maybe it makes a difference in the wind, current, chop. I don't know. I'm going to give it a shot and see. But as you can tell by looking at these boards, they're a very nice, good-looking board, and I'll put you a link down below where you can find these and also the IBurg boards. Now, this other one is from Offshore Tackle. This one's been around for a while. I picked up a pair at the Catfish Conference this year, and I'm looking forward to trying them out. I don't even have mine in the package yet, but these have been around for a while. They're large. I think they're not going to have any problem planing out. They've also got, what is really cool, is a flag attachment that comes up and trips whenever you get a bite, which I think will be cool to see how that works and how that performs. They make a variety of different sizes of planer boards and a variety of different products. So I'll put a link to where you can check out their stuff on their website. So for now, those are some options of some stuff that's out there. Stay tuned to the channel, and I'll have some videos out that'll go into a little more detail on these different boards and give you some better information on how they perform. Meanwhile, I'm going to put all the contact information for these products down below in the description section. Feel free to reach out to these folks if you have any questions. They're all great folks, fun to talk to, full of information, and they can probably help you narrow down your search for a board that is specific and suited for the type of fish that you're chasing. Hopefully you liked this video. If you did, please consider subscribing to the channel. We look forward to seeing you on the water.